Dear business owners, price is not an objection. An objection is something, if left unaddressed, that would prevent a prospect from your ideal audience from buying. Things like, man, I think this online course will take too much of my time and I do not have much free time. Unless you tell them that it's just 1 hour or explain to them how they can easily incorporate taking this online course in their lives, they are gonna bounce. With price, it's very different. If a prospect is telling you, man, this is out of my budget, or I think this is too expensive, this happens for two reasons. Reason number one, they literally do not have the money. They would have to sell their kidney to pay you, which they're obviously not going to do, which also means they are not your target audience. Your target audience always will have money to pay your fees. Otherwise, what's the point of selling to people who literally don't have the money? Reason number two, what they're saying is, I have the money, but I don't see the value of your offer. I do not think that your offer is valuable that much that I would pay you this amount of money. What can you do here? Here you again have two different kinds of situations. Either your price is right, and what's wrong are the words and potentially your web design that fail to communicate your value to the prospects in a way that they recognize it. And in this case, you need to change your copy and design, or your price is objectively too high. Like if you are asking for $1 million for an hour of consultation. Although I can imagine this happens too if you're Warren Buffett or Justin Bieber selling to very rich people from Arab Emirates. This can happen, but you are probably not. So look around, look at your competitors. You need to do some kind of competitive research. But this is actually very rare that people ask for too much money objectively, and there is no way that they can create a website that communicates value enough for people to pay that much money. Usually it's actually this very first situation where your price is right, but the copy and design failed to communicate the value. What you shouldn't do when you hear somebody is telling you, maybe in the chat, maybe in the discovery call, maybe in an email exchange, I think this is too expensive. What you shouldn't do is say, well, we're cheap and affordable, especially put it directly on a website. That's like shooting yourself in the foot right away. Because, again, two reasons. Today is everything about two reasons. Reason number one, for some people, cheap and affordable does not mean good. It's like mutually exclusive. The moment you say cheap and affordable, they think, well, that's can't be good. And people are not looking for the cheapest solution. They are satisfiers. They would like to pay optimal price for value that they perceive as good. And they would pay $50 more, $100, $1,000 more than a competitor asking for if you explain to them why they should do it and what's in that for them. And reason number two, cheap and affordable is relative. Some people will still think that cheap and affordable in your eyes is not at all cheap and affordable for them. It's very relative, so what's the point? So if somebody is telling you you're too expensive, they're either not your target audience and you can completely ignore them, or your website is not doing a good job, and in this case, you need to go fix your copy and web design.